All right, let's continue by adding this part, this leather part on top of the horse head. So first of all, let me rotate the model, shift to snap, and focus on the head. All right. To make that, I'm guessing the best way is to duplicate the horse body. All right, and work with the voxel, hide, E, and select the lasso. All right, it goes from here to here, I guess. You know the drill, go to geometry and invert hidden. Now we have only this part. Let me disable everything. All right, let me find a good angle and hide the ears. Maybe a little bit more. And let's see. First of all, let me make the horse in ghost mode, set that to ghost mode, and by holding Control, I can bring back the hidden shapes or hidden part of the shape. Again, let's hide the ears. Now let's switch to, first of all, delete the axis mesh by going to geometry, delete hidden, and delete everything unless this part. And switch to a brush, shift, and smooth this part out. Right, now let's switch back to voxel height. Check for this option, through all volumes, needs to be disabled to just only or only cut this shape. So let's see. Let me go to the other side, bring back the concept. Yeah, that tells us nothing. Switch back here and let's cut this piece with the voxel height and hit E key and uncheck the ignore backface and depth limit, so we can cut all the way through. All right, now let's cut here. It cuts all the way through the mesh, just like that. Not bad. Let me zoom a little bit. We are still in the voxel height, so To make the circular cuts, let me go to E panel and select the either a circle lasso or ellipse. This time, let's use ellipse. And cut here. One more here. And I guess here. Let's go around. And cut random shapes, random holes. Right, now select the layer and space, transform, and the transform gizmo is way too off. So go here and select the to center the mass. Now let's make that a little bit bigger. Alright, this part needs to be moved separately with the move brush. So switch to brush. And push this back out. Maybe a little bit more down. All right, not bad. Maybe a little bit here. So here. All right. And now let's go and shift drag that to combine with the horse layer. I'm using the caps lock. So not bad. All right, something in this area and I'm not sure what this is. Some kind of helmet or something like that. Just look like something like helmet. So to make that, first of all, let me break the symmetry by hitting S. And in this angle, let's go for example, grow. Hit E to open up the E panel and select the spline. Let's test the spline for this kind of stuff. Just hit and make the points. Then hit enter. Let me see the result. It's definitely there, but it's a little bit too weak. So let's make the depth. So the grow brush is not that good for this situation. So let's switch to voxel build. Yeah, that might be it. Again, E. This time let's use, for example, this curve stroke, or maybe vertex curve. Immediately we have some result. Let's make the brush bigger with less power. Again, E panel. And enter. Not bad, not that good. But acceptable. So let me switch to scrap, and this time with the symmetry enabled. Scrap. Down here my brush is off, so switch to correct stroke. First of all, let me smooth that first. Then maybe with the voxel flatten. Yeah, that's more like it. Let's see the result. Needs to have a little bit of forehead. So let's switch to move brush. Enable the symmetry and smooth forehead out. Maybe push the start in and the middle out. Alright, let's switch back to the closed one. Alright, and switch to build or voxel build. That ruined everything. Go back, and the resolution is still a little bit down. 7 million. It's S or Control Save. Save as 06. Then add a res up. Auto operation can be done. That one continue. And put the memory requirement. I have 32 gigabytes of RAM. Can't be a problem. Let's see what happens. I'm gonna open up the task manager in other screen. Yeah, it's not a problem. So it's 28 million now. Let's use grow. Oh, it's in wrong. Struck E and use a correct struck. And let's see here, this bulgy thing here. Maybe a little bit of bump around the holes. Now with the move brush, oh, I'm in grow still. It didn't switch. Switch to scrap and scrap down and make this part a little bit flat. Also, again with the grow and holding control, let's make a line around here. Almost frost. All right, now let's make another layer, empty layer. Switch to primitives and switch to cube. Move it up. scale down. Let's enable the X symmetry. Reset axis into view. Oh no. Oh, it's ruined. So reset size. 9 to view. Let me switch to something else for now. Yeah, I ruined the axis, so let's get rid of that. Make one and copy to the other side. I just need something to start with. Alright, hit apply. Switch to move to make this strap. Let's flat that with a scrap. And let's push it up a little bit. Alright, now push this part from the horse body down, and yeah, combine them together. Shift, drag. I combined the wrong layer, so shift, drag this one. Alright, and let's go here, switch to primitives, and scale down, radius down, click to place, enabled, and click here. Maybe not this shape, maybe this one is a little bit better. make a rotation. And because this layer is activated, if I hit apply, it's gonna make and combine at the same time. All right, now let's copy that to the other side. Symmetry is enabled. I'm gonna touch here and hit this button and wait for duplicating these sides. It's trying to duplicate. It's too heavy, but yeah, that might be done. Yeah, it's done. All right, now let's see if I can actually move the horse leg in this stage, this heavy. So this leg goes a little bit back. So let's create a symmetry. And let's select the leg with pose tool. With paint, ePanel, and select the gizmo and lasso, sorry. And let's select this whole part. All right, and Control select the other leg. And we have a problem here. Let's select this part also. Select here. Let me go to the side view, reset the axis, push the gizmo with shift, and let's move that if I can. It's too heavy. So let's go back with Control Z. 28 million. It's a little bit too much. All right, clear selection. Now select the layer, space, resample, 28 million to, I don't know, maybe 10 million. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay, let's see the result. Right, it's 7 level of subdivision. Not that much of a difference. Performance or detail. Let me rotate around the model. Yeah. So we are in pose tool. Let's try again. Select the leg. Maybe a little bit more around here. Do I have the ignore or depth limit enabled? No, I don't have that. So Control, select the other leg to deselect that. And maybe with the paint selected, hit E key and go to brush and hide the gizmo, brush, brush, and select. Control brush. Also with a bigger brush and shift, smooth the transition a little bit. Now unhide the gizmo and reset the axis, shift, and move the gizmo here. Alright, let's move that. It's still a little bit too heavy. That's a little bit too much, I guess. Let me go to the other side and bring back the concept. Yeah, not that much. Maybe here. Again, the picture, it's in perspective, so it's not that good of a reference to judge. All right, let's store this selection. Where is it? Save selection to the disk, and let me front leg. All right, now clear selection. And select the back here. Let me go from here to, I guess, the whole thing. And let's post this one in the next part and add a little bit more details.